Oh wait, we got a new event in Slime called Octagram Game. Invite from a demon load. It's been some time since I've been recognized as a demon lord, and as much as such, I will probably become a symbol of fear for some people. However, that doesn't mean that I'm completely fearless. One day in Tempest, I brought you a cup of tea that was made by Lady Shuna. Isn't that gate the one for Walpurgis? Then it must be. You guys will serve Ghee, right? You mustn't be Misery, and I'm Rain, pleased to make your acquaintance. Yeah, likewise, good greetings, Demon Lord Rimu. Please excuse us for the sudden visit. There's no need to be so polite. I don't want to chase out the Demon Lord's strongest and most renowned maids. How can I help? Ordered us to give you this. A letter. Shall I read it now? Of course, by all means. Let me see. My dearest Demon Lord Rimu, soon we will be hosting a welcoming party for our newly chosen Demon Lord. I look forward to seeing you there. A welcoming party. Will be hosting the party himself to celebrate your appointment as a new Demon Lord. The Demon Lord himself wants to celebrate you. That's wonderful, great Rimu. That's if I'm to take his words literally. Guy wants to host a welcoming party for me. Those mold to the letter. As was the case at Walpurgis, you may bring up to 2 companions with you to the party. I haven't said that I was going yet. Do you intend on not attending, Great Rimu? I mean, this is all so sudden. Can I confirm a couple things with you first? Please feel free to ask me anything. Is this something that happens every time a new Demon Lord is chosen? As far as I know, Lord Guy has never hosted a welcoming party before. Has mentioned that he sees something special in you. I believe that is why he has planned this party. So I'm getting special treatment for the strongest Demon Lord himself to go out of his way. For me, there's no way this is going to be any old party. But is it possible for me to decline the invitation? I would not recommend it. And why would that be? I'll leave that up to your imagination. That would be the case. I guess I don't have a choice. So what will it be? Will you be attending the welcoming party hosted by Guy? Yeah, I'll go. I don't want to tone down the order for my senior. Could you please let Guy know that I appreciate his gesture for hosting this party for me? I shall indeed. I'm sure Lord Guy will be pleased to know. Now allow me to reiterate. You may bring up to 2 companions to accompany you to the welcoming party. Just like they did at Walpurgis. And one more thing, I recommend that you prepare very carefully for this party. Or do you mean I should bring along some gifts? Yeah, I'll choose something appropriate. But that's not quite what I meant. Then what do I need to prepare for? For some intense exercises. What do you mean? We are going to be playing outdoor games or something, right? That I'm not sure of. Little Guy has not shared his plans with me. You will pay the price. Please be sure to prepare thoroughly. I also hope that you are looking forward to the party. Little guys hosting welcome in party just for you. Honestly, I'm really skeptical about it. But if we are unlucky, we may end up having to fight Guy. Seriously, what's his intention behind this? For starters, we had better get a gift. I'm sure he'll be satisfied if we get him some food from Tempest. We can't just give him any old gift, so we better go ahead and pick something ourselves. Awaited destination. Lord Guy, Lady Velzard, we have returned, so when we'll be attending. He gladly accepted the invitation for the welcoming party. I'm surprised that he actually accepted such an outlandish offer. He's not dumb enough to refuse my invitation. He knows what will happen if he toned it down. You recognize his perceptiveness, then just don't be too unreasonable or he will end up disliking you. Let's just see how much this promising newcomer will entertain me. And here I was thinking that it was great. It was Rumu who's supposed to be entertained. After all, this is the welcoming party for the newly chosen Demon Lord. It's all the same as the host. Seeing that my guests enjoy themselves makes for great entertainment. Call me what you like, but I'm sure the others feel the same way as me. Four days later, the day of the welcoming party has arrived. This outfit should be formal enough. Did you get yourself a new outfit? I asked Lady Shuna to make me one. So now I have prepared for whatever may happen. I too have prepared and taken all possibilities to account. The best possible outcome would be that nothing special happens. We apologize for having kept you and your companions waiting. Are you ready to go? We are ready. Show us the way. Here we are, everyone. Certainly does seem like a party venue. Did we accidentally transport to the wrong place? We have guided you to the correct location. Please take this. A map, I see some marks on it. As part of the welcoming party, you and your two companions shall now be provided with a game. Your current position is circled on the map. The large X indicates the location of the welcoming party, which you will be heading towards. So you're saying that getting to the venue is the game? However, it is more than just reaching the venue. We would like you to visit the 3 places marked with the star on the map. There you will find some challenges that we have prepared for you. You are required to overcome all 3 of them. What kind of challenges? I have not been authorized to answer that. Please overcome all the challenges and arrive at the venue by the start of the welcoming party. I wish you all the very best of luck. Surely the distance wouldn't be too difficult, no? Judging from the map, you're right. The problem is going to be the challenge. The fact that we can sense magical beasts everywhere. Looks like we shouldn't assume that we have got lots of time to waste. It's quite the opposite of a warm welcome. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, stay alert. Let's go. Maggie Wood. Whoa. What's with these magical beasts? There's so many of them. They're all strong. There's no need for reckless fighting. Misery and Rain told us that this was a game that would mean that there's a possibility the guy and the others are watching us fight. This is meant to entertain us, right? And as the host, he would probably want to check in to see if we are having fun or not. That's why I don't think it's a good idea to reveal our hand. I'd rather conserve our energy for the time being. But won't it be pretty painstaking to get past these beasts without going all out? The magical beasts here are pretty tough. We can get by with just using combination attacks. It's another magical beast. Guess we have no time. Looks like it's begun. Let's see if they can get here on time. We'll be here in no time. Will it be so easy after all this game is being hosted by a guy? Well, it would be boring if they got here too easily. The game's begun. Come on, wake up. What a pain. How am I supposed to enjoy anything when you force me to wake up? You're such a bull. This is going to be great. If you don't watch, you are totally going to miss out. Whatever keeps you entertained, it's a party after all. Like I said, how am I supposed to enjoy anything? I can't even be bothered to argue. I knew Rimuru would put up a good fight. The magical beast was pretty special. I find it hard to believe that an awakened demon lord and his companions would find a beast of that level to be tough. So far, it's a pretty boring game. Then why are you still watching? Besides, I know you are really excited about today. What makes you think that? Because you are wearing a brand new outfit that says to me that you are pretty excited about the party. No, this is just my way of showing thanks to Guy for the invitation. That's all there is to it. This is Rimu we are talking about with how things are going. He's going to get here smoothly. Are you alright with that? Of course, that wouldn't be any fun for either of us. I've prepared enough things to keep us entertained. Talking about this challenges. So, what kind of challenges have you set up? As the host, one would prepare games that are entertaining for all the participants. Let me ask you all something. How do you feel about Rimuru? What about you, Dino and Luminous? Where's Jagul? What do I think? Well, not much. I guess I just thought he was pretty weird for a Demon Lord. Same as Dino. Especially with how he presented himself at Walpurgis. So everyone's interested in him then. Great, then I guess this game's a good opportunity for you to have some fun with him too. You are wanting us to be the challenges he faces and stand in his way, is that right? I wouldn't word it that way, but yeah, I'm giving you guys an opportunity to enjoy yourselves. I think that's a great idea. It's a perfect chance for me to fight with Rimuru. Will be held at 3 different checkpoints. I'll leave the decisions up to you as to whether or not you want to use this opportunity. Nothing. All Rimuru has to do is cross the spot on the map with the brush provided at each checkpoint. That's so boring. Okay, I'll go to all 3 spots to play with him. I'm not too sure about that. It looks like we don't have the option to refuse. I'm a little late in asking, but why are the other 2 Demon Lords absent? They won't interested in this party. It's so lame of them, considering they are actually really interested in Rimuru. Hadn't forced me to come, I wouldn't have. Forget it. Arguing is so tiring. He comes on. What? He comes one that looks a little strong. Still, it's no match for Rimuru. This isn't fair? Why would such a thing appear before we have even reached the first checkpoint? Still wonder why Demon Lord Guy chose this place. Do you intend on getting through this with just a combination of attacks? Total. the fuss they would make, they took it down easily. I guess that beast wasn't strong enough to stop them in the tracks. Why did they not even bother fighting together when Rumu could have easily defeated the magical beast all by himself? To be weak, or was it just a bad matchup? There's no way it was a bad matchup when he goes all out. Rumu's really strong. Then maybe he sensed that we are watching him from afar. If I were to guess, they are trying to get by using as little force as possible so not to let us see the true power. That's pretty wise, but it would be a total killjoy if they continue to cut corners like that. At this pace, they are gonna arrive at the first checkpoint in no time, and then I won't be able to see Rumu show off his cool side. Have we decided who's going to head to the first checkpoint? Fine, I'll go. But I wanted to fight him in all 3 checkpoints, but Guy wouldn't like that, would he? So that's why I'm going. You're going to make me do it from the moment I was dragged to you, so I may as well get it over with. But once I'm done, you have to let me have a good nap. Do you think he will even be a challenge? Doesn't need to be. We can just make the next challenge harder to balance things out. According to the map, we should be approaching the first checkpoint. At this pace, we just might make it in time for the party. That's the thing, we better brace ourselves for something outrageous. Yeah, that's definitely Poulsen, but who is it? He's not knocked out, he's just having a nap where I've seen him before. He's asleep in Rulo Dino. You're already here. I wish you would have let me sleep a little longer. You're telling me that Demon Lord Dino of the Octagram is our first challenge? But you don't have to be so tense. Only told me to play with you. When you say play, you don't mean it literally, do you? Doesn't, but as for me, I don't really care. There's nothing to be tensed about. So what's this play the guy speaks of? Just take this brush from me. Take the brush, and what are we going to use it for? You just have to cross out the star on the map. Okay, let's play. Revision. My brush, we managed to snatch it from him. I lost. Congrats on beating the first challenge. I can't say that I'm very proud of this victory. Well, you should be. You won after all. So you say, but you don't look like you're tired. Are you fine with all this? Won't Guy be on your case if you don't take it seriously? Why would I go all out when testing the skills of a newbie Demon Lord? I can't be bothered to head back. Don't take a nap in this place. Alright then, see ya. Just like that, he's gone. But he's an elusive Demon Lord until the very end. We beat the first challenge. We did it, Master. But just like Dino said, I guess they are aware that we are trying not to reveal our real skills just yet. We may have beaten the first challenge, but we mustn't let our guard down just yet. I'm back, alright. My job here is done. Hold on a sec. Why are you trying to get back to sleep already? Besides, what was that fate? Don't you have any motivation? It's a miracle that Dino even got up off his butt. But he couldn't to burn out any of Rumu's strengths. Isn't that what you want to see? Don't dodge the question. I don't owe you an answer. Besides, you're the one who wants to see Rumu's true power and not me. Then you don't need to rush. We have still got 2 more challenges. How long until the welcoming party starts? Are they going to make it on time? will likely arrive at the venue much earlier than the starting time. That's the biggest concern. It's going to end up a bit anticlimactic if things keep going this smooth. It won't be any fun unless we flush the rumor a little more. Simply having lots of magical beasts won't be enough to hinder them. Summoning a ton of strong ones. Mediocre obstacles will only bore us. It's my role as the host to make sure that I entertain my guests. Just like that, you summon the powerful magical beast new remove. I only adjusted the difficulty slightly. The real game begins now. So the second checkpoint is beyond these roads. You do remember what Dino said, Guy and the others already know that we are hiding our abilities. I'm worried that we may upset Guy if we keep acting this way. I get the feeling that we wouldn't want us half-assed in the game that he's prepared. I know you have your reasons for this plan, so we'll follow. If things get out of hands, by all means, go all out. But then again, I'm still reluctant to reveal our hand to them. We would been fighting with wild magical beasts, but now we are encountering summoned ones. Can't say for certain, but this probably Guy's doing. There's no other way. Go all out on these magical beasts. Let's just focus on getting through. Likewise, I'm going to do everything I can to protect you. Alright, thank you for watching part 1. Catch